All right, welcome back to Hannity. Last week we saw anyone, especially these brave Americans. Anyway, joining us now, Kayleigh McEnany is with us. You know, I look at this Wisconsin case, and then I look at the sheer dishonesty of where we've been the last 4 or 5 years, and you stand back and you say, it's really breathtaking.
Yeah, it really is. And that Wisconsin case, boy, to have a judge just say, hey, I'm going to surrender, put my hands up and surrender to unelected bureaucrats. It's basically like Congress passing a bill saying we want clean air and then allowing unelected bureaucrats at the EPA to just fill in all the details. That's what he did, where they had unmanned drop boxes, multi-purpose drop boxes where you could just come by, either drop in your parking ticket or drop in your ballot. Government employees with access to these boxes not provided for by statute. And you have a judge who just surrenders to unelected bureaucrats. It's breathtaking, Sean, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this. Just before coming to air, we heard Joe Biden say that there was an assault on democracy by President Trump asking for a free and fair election. That's preposterous. How fitting is your monologue tonight? The assault on democracy was the 4-year attack going after President Trump, the baseless Mueller allegations, the impeachment over one whistleblower with hearsay, the rigging of an election by doing mass mail-in voting and eliminating all safeguards. That has been an assault on democracy. The 4-year attack on President Trump and all of his millions and millions of forgotten men and women that showed up to support him. You know, I guess Don Jr., Eric, Barron, Ivanka, they want to get away with everything. Just change your last name to Biden. Then you can be on the front cover of the New York Post with a crack pipe and, you know, nobody will say anything, right? That's exactly right. You have Senator Ron Johnson out there saying that the Bidens have essentially stonewalled Congress as they're asking about this. You have a Hunter Biden investigation that was going on since 2018 that was hidden from the American public, while you had the New York Times going out there saying that it was Russia disinformation, the same publication that won Pulitzers based on Russia disinformation against President Trump. But instead, they're covering for Joe Biden, calling it disinformation, only to find out after the election that, in fact, it was right all along. Fox was right to air the story. The New York Post was right to write this story. And 14% of people who voted for Biden said, I wouldn't have done it had I known about Hunter Biden and the peddling with China and other countries. The Biden family foreign crime syndicate. That's how I'll refer to them. All right, Kayleigh, thank you. Joining us now, former White House press secretary, Fox News contributor Sara. You live this. Like Kayleigh, you guys have lived. I don't know how either one of you did the job. I couldn't do that job without, well, being a little more entertaining than usual, because I don't think I would keep it together.
I don't know, Sean. I think you could certainly handle it. There's nobody in that press room that I don't think you could handle quite easily.
Oh, I'm not worried about that part. No, I'm not. I'm worried how it's going to end, you know, with the verbal fisticuffs. Verbal.
Fair enough. I certainly would put you up against anybody there, though. Look, it is absolutely no secret that the media hates this president, and they have spent the last 4 years all day, every day, doing everything they can to destroy him and everyone around them. One thing that we need to look at and make sure never happens again is that we allow the liberal media and big tech to censor and control the messaging that goes out that truly impacts and influences elections. Not only did they not cover the Hunter Biden scandal, they covered it up. It is absolutely outrageous and irresponsible the way that the media has behaved over the last 4 years and the way they have attacked the president and the way that they have attacked and tried to destroy everybody around him.
And I got a minute left. I look at how they treated the anonymous hearsay whistleblower and all these people. I watched the people that were witnesses. They seemed pretty credible to me. I believed them. I didn't think they were lying.
Not only that, but let's not forget that for every single second of every single news broadcast, they spent more than 2.5 years perpetuating the Russia hoax. I can't think of anything more disgraceful and outrageous than the fact that they literally called the president a traitor to his own country and tried to destroy him and discredit his rightful election in 2016. Absolutely outrageous. Unfortunately, not surprising. Yeah. I'm glad people like you continue to hold him accountable.
All right. And we're not liked by them. All right. More on the Biden family foreign crime syndicate when we get back. Wait till you hear what we discovered today.